So I was on a panel today called Faith, Footprints and Prayer, and it was around halal inclusivity and halal friendly travel. And I think conversations like this are really important because when people hear halal or halal friendly, there's always this misconception that, halal travel is quite restrictive or boring, but actually it's about making really small changes to make the Muslim traveller feel welcomed and valued. So some of the things we spoke about were about making really small cultural changes, just so you can learn a little bit more about that kind of halal market and that audience. I run a company called the Muslim Women Travel Group. We are constantly travelling around the world, and really small changes can make a huge difference. We were in Kosovo recently, and actually they allowed us to use the spa facility towards the end. It was huge because we would ordinarily not have used those facilities, but actually having a private hour at the end, and it wasn't about just for our group, we just wanted a women's only session, which they allowed for us, and it made such a difference. It's great to be inclusive, absolutely. There's value in there. There's value in making sure your services are open for everybody, but you have to be careful. It's not just a tick box exercise. There needs to be conversations. The Muslim tourism market brings $200 billion a year, and actually if you want to be a part of that, then you need to cater for that community. And our community isn't any different to anybody else's. It's making those really small changes. So it's like if you were going to support the queer community, you would make sure that they felt welcomed. You'd learn a little bit about them to make sure that, you put things into place. And the halal friendly community is not any different. It's making those really small changes, whether it's around food or privacy, something really small, like offer us non-alcoholic cocktails when we walk in as opposed to a glass of wine. So things like that, really small changes, but they're really valued and appreciated.